Good evening. A career criminal charged with rape and kidnapping pleads to lesser charges and agrees to jail time.
But the judge let him walk. Why? News 13's Kim Holland is on special assignment, looking into something you ought to know about.
Police say 23-year-old Nicholas Treheke's life of crime started when he was 11, breaking into homes and stealing cars. A year and a half ago, he was one of APD's top 5 property crime offenders.
I think he's a very dangerous individual.
He's been arrested dozens of times, and the charges keep escalating. In 2007, police say Treheke sexually assaulted a 14-year-old mentally challenged girl. Earlier this month, the state, the defense attorney, and the judge agreed to a plea deal, and 4 pending felony cases would be combined.
Our office did argue for a period of incarceration.
But District Court Judge Ross Sanchez gave Treheke 7.5 years probation instead of jail time. Even a pre-sentencing report said he was not a good candidate for probation.
Well, of course we're disappointed. We're frustrated when we can't get out of a case what we really want to get out of a case.
Judge Sanchez says there was a problem with the evidence in this case and that it wasn't the strongest case. He says he believes the defendant wouldn't have taken the plea deal if he knew there was prison time involved. He also says a jury wouldn't have convicted him if it went to trial. So he did the best he could with what he had. But Judge Sanchez admits, given the defendant's criminal history, he does not think he'll do well on probation.
I was extremely disappointed when my staff told me that Mr. Treheke was only given probation.
The police chief is very familiar with this case and says justice was not served.
There's no way this guy, with his criminal history, with his interactions with the criminal justice system and law enforcement, should be on the streets today.
Do you think he'll reoffend?
Looking at his criminal history, there's no doubt in my mind.
Kim Holland, KRQE News 13.
Judge Sanchez tells News 13 he plans to personally tell probation and parole to keep Nicholas Treheke on a short leash. Sanchez says one slip-up and he will lock up Treheke for the remainder of his probation.